An NFC West battle in Los Angeles. Welcome into WagerTalk TV. Alongside Tony Mejia and Andy Lang, I'm Megan Payton. NFL Week 8, the San Francisco 49ers head to Los Angeles to take on the Rams. I think if we all would have thought about the Rams and Niners heading into NFL Week 8, I don't think that we think the Seahawks would be above them. I'm a little bit concerned about both of these teams. LA coming off a bye week, the Niners coming off an embarrassing loss to the Chiefs. Chiefs put up 44 points in that game. The Rams right now are second to last in rushing yards per game. They're 29th in points per game. Can this offense get things going eventually? Tony, I'll come to you first. What can we expect here in NFC West rivalry?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what comes out of the lab here with the Rams coming off a bye week. Certainly the 49ers have had their number over the years. I mean, it really didn't matter that they won the Super Bowl last year. The Rams still struggled against the 49ers when the teams played. And then you come to what happened this season in their first meeting. The 49ers won it 24-9 in Santa Clara, and they dominated that game as well. Jimmy Garoppolo, who didn't look good at all the week before, was able to hit enough passes and big plays, the huge reception that Deebo Samuel had to change that game, the pick six that Stafford threw late. I mean, it seems like every big play in this series is made by the 49ers over and over again. And then at the same time, you've got the Niners coming off being outscored 44-13 by the Chiefs after getting up 10-0. And we'll see what the full integration of Christian McCaffrey in that offense brings now that they've had some additional practice time with him. So really, I think that's what's most interesting is what do we see out of both of these offenses, and how do we push that forward going forward with both of these teams now chasing the Seahawks. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't quite think that the Seahawks are going to have the staying power to hold off either of these teams. But at the same time, they've both been inconsistent enough to where we really need to see it on the field between the lines. And so this is one of the more compelling matchups here in Week 8. I would lean towards San Francisco just because I think personnel-wise and with a healthier both offense and defense, now that the offensive line looks like it's back intact. I mean, they got a couple of pieces back late in the week against Kansas City, and then had to face a really tough team on both sides of the ball. Maybe I'll buy them a little more than the Rams, considering that we have to see them coming out of a bye execute against a really good team, and we haven't seen that yet because all their victories this season have come against suspect teams. They beat the Falcons, and that's technically the best team that they've beaten, considering the Cardinals were struggling as much as they were when they played the Rams earlier in the year, and then the Carolina Panthers, which were decimated prior to the bye week. So really tough test for both of these teams. I would lean the 49ers, but want to see it on the field first.
And look, the Niners are getting healthier defensively as well. Fourth in the league in yards allowed per game. There's a reason that San Francisco went and got Christian McCaffrey. It's because they think they have a real shot at the Super Bowl. As you said, we'll see how McCaffrey's addition really plays out. He had 8 carries for 38 yards last week. Andy, any player props or any props at all that you could look out for Rams Niners?
Yeah, I'm going to be a believer in the Rams offense this week, so I'll take their team total over 20.5. I like that it's just below this 21 mark. I know the 49ers are getting a little bit healthier on defense, but they're not completely healthy. This isn't the same defense we saw at the beginning of the year. 49ers just gave up 44 to Kansas City and 28 to Atlanta. I love the Rams coming off a bye. They're going to have the rest advantage, and they're going to have the revenge advantage. San Fran beat them 24-9 4 weeks ago. So they get 2 weeks to look at film, get that bad taste out of their mouth when they're looking at the film on San Fran. I think you're going to see some new wrinkles, maybe some more Allen Robinson, maybe some new looks with some players that the San Francisco 49ers are not ready for. I just love the rest advantage, and I love coming off of a bye. I don't know if the Rams are good enough on defense to completely stop San Fran, but I like the Rams on offense. So as long as this total stays below 21, I'll take it over.
Anytime anytime we get to see a Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan matchup, it's always a good game in my opinion, both coming from the coaching tree of Mike Shanahan. This will be a great NFC West rivalry. Awesome stuff as always. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Tony. More from them always on WagerTalk.com. But most of all, go look at them on Twitter. Andy's at Bump Sports, Tony at Mejia Dinero. I appreciate you both as always. And hey, if you guys haven't downloaded the WagerTalk TV app, make sure you do. We have plenty of great NFL content all on WagerTalk TV.